Alright guys, sorry about that, just had to restart the stream quickly to fix some lag apparently going off. So we are going to see a basement defense coming out of Obsidian, as we do have Cynics is deep in the tunnel. Not at the front, no, he is just going to back out and they're going to forego tunnel entirely.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
As it looks like, it actually looks like they're going to... Actually, it looks like Mother of War are going to give up on the they're not going to push tunnel at all. So it's probably a wise call out of Obsidian because they are going to have to rotate into different ways. And we do have a lockdown loaded already in his patented blue tunnel. And the hatches are getting destroyed out of gas. Well, A-Boss is just droning out, making sure there are no roamers. Half the time has gone. Half the time has gone out of the game, and Mother of War have only really opened up the hatches. They need to get a move on. Minute 20 left. Still tons of time to do things though.
Reload it.
As we see, no one has been taken out of Obsidian, and they are just going to sit down. This pulse is going to tell people exactly where they are, as he does run out, so he will not get the seat. And Wraith is taken out. Beam straight away. Sayo's traded back onto Wraith. That is the first kill gone. Brandy is in Memorial. They need to deal with that. That is the Thatcher gone. Which means if there are mute charges on that wall... Oh, and Lockdown has gone down in the side as well.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
Moist has finally finished off a lockdown. It is now a 3-on-4. Saya could get shot in the back here pretty bad as the hatch does go out. Oh, and as Saya tries to take out Brandy, Brandy turns around and just headshots him quickly and gets away. It is now a 2-on-4. We have Gaz and A-Boss with 20 seconds left, and they need to kill 4 people. And that is 1 gone. Gaz has picked up 1, but he is not going to get through that.
Left.
15 seconds left, and he is not going to get through the smoke. They need to find something else. All right, he drops down the smoke ash. Brandy is right in front of him, but Cynics takes him out in the smoke. It is now all up to A-Boss. He gets 1. He gets 2. He has to go for the plant, but he won't get it. Cynics will find him there and will just pick him up for the win. That is a very nice try out of A-Boss. But unfortunately, he ran out of time and could not stop his plant. And that is round 3 going over to Obsidian. Now 2-1 up. Alright, moving in the next round, we are going to see a bar and stockhold out of Mother of War as they did win the basement. And we do have a Jaeger Bandit Rook. I think that was a Valkyrie. Yep, Valkyrie and Smoke out of Mother of War. And we do have a Monty Fuse, Laz, Ash, and Twitch coming out of Obsidian. So I would say this is going to be a stockroom push as well, with Fuse is going to sit up into the cash room. And just fuse down from that, try and clear out the smoke that way. As the Monty has said he's drone up in the corner there, so that to me does say it's going to be a stockroom push. And Fuse will take control of Cash upstairs, while Glaz, Monty, and possibly Twitch get the plant into the corner here under the stairwell. And I believe Ash will be the Roamer Hunter, possibly going in from Strip Club.
Attackers are heading out to defuse a bomb.
So let's see if I'm right. Yes, a 5-man spawn into warehouse, so even Ash is going to get onto this. Not going to be doing that Roamer Hunter. They do drop the diffuser as we do push in, and we see Gaz on the stairwell. And they've taken out the camera already that was outside, I think. Because that is big.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
So they do know where they are. We do have Cinex up top on that fuse. I was right. He is going to... no, he's on his drone at the moment. I'm just going to drone out, see what he can find. He does find Beam. He does find A-Boss. And then the Monty has taken half his health out of a single smoke. That is huge. And he takes it even lower off a couple of shots there. I'm not sure what that was from. Maybe from behind. But he is now almost dead, and we've only used one smoke out of Mother of War. So this fuse will need to come in. They do need to push this up. Yes, so the cluster charge has gone up, and Saya does get blinded. But nothing goes astray. The second fuse does go down, and fuse has taken out Saya. Cynics gets one. Moist is on the Blaz and onto A-Boss. That is a double kill out of Moist there. From that Twitch is now in Stockroom, and they are going to plant the corner of Stockroom, not even using the Monty. Beam and Lockdown have some work to do here. They've got to kill 5 members.
Attackers activating diffuser.
Oh, and he finds one, and Beam gets a double kill there, but he takes most of his damage. And we do have a Lockdown fighting. Cynics is traded back onto Beam as well, so they do know where Cynics is. As he does pre-fire, but he walks away. He gets flashed. I think this is going to be bad for Lockdown. And no, Lockdown is taking out Brandy. The third fuse does come in. He's going upstairs to look for him, but he's not there. Lockdown is not in any spot to stop this at all. The panic set in, I think, and he's not going to stop this now. He's not going to be able to defuse it.
Defender has been discovered.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he is. He's not going to be able to stop it. And Beerscotch takes a, puts a round in his head by that revolver. And that is now 2-2. Tied up now, Mother of War and Obsidian, 2-2 each. So we will have to see Obsidian take the bar and stockroom now, as they did successfully defend the basement. And yes, that's what they choose. So we will have a Bandit, Smoke, Jaeger, Valkyrie, and Echo come out. I presume Bandy's going to take the smoke out of that. Or are they only going to run the Echo? And we will have Blackbeard, Buck, Glaz, Habana, and Monty push into the bar. And we do have a Rook come out of Brandy.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, so let's see how they're going to set up. So we do have one camera in the top there.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Placed up. Let's find out where the rest of these cameras go. And he
Cam in position.
So the cam goes up on the TV there, as he does shoot the jukebox. And we see nothing too crazy coming out. Reinforcing behind the bar wall. Jaeger putting down 2 ADSs into the stockroom there to stop a very heavy push into the stockroom. The Echo drone's still yet to go out. Barbed wire goes down on the stairs.
10 seconds
And
remaining.
I missed the second Valkyrie cam. And the third one looks like it's going to go up into the bedroom.
5 seconds to go.
Obviously just going to reinforce it. So that looks like no outside cams at all
Attackers recovered
out
the
of
diffuser.
Obsidian.
Attackers' objective is to defuse the bomb.
floor.
Yeah, so I don't think it'd be way too late now to get an outside cam. The front door does get taken out by A-Boss, and Saya will take up his position in the door as he takes out one ADS, but there is a second one there, so they will have to be careful of that. And let's see.
A bomb
Yokai.
has been located.
Is he on the Yokai? He is on the Yokai drone, I think. And Lockdown is taking out Beerscotch straight off the bat. Yes, there is his Yokai drone in a very interesting spot. I wonder how he got it. Lockdown is taking out a second now in Moist, but Lockdown is really low, and he has used up one of his shields. As Gaz is already getting the plant down. Wraith trades over the Lockdown from below. As it looks like Gaz is being stopped by Synex there. Oop, and Saya takes most of his damage. The Yokai drone running out of resources there. And a very disorientated Gaz is going for the plant now that they're out. Ooh, Gaz is almost dead. However, Saya is out of tags. And Brandy has picked up Gaz in
Attackers
all of
recovered
that.
the bomb diffuser.
As A-Boss has gone down as well at some point here. So it is now a 2-on-3. We do have Beam coming in through the back. He will find Synex, and he's taken out that figure out, or he's found Brandy as well. And he goes for the shotgun shot, but he doesn't get it. Wraith picks him up from the side. It is now a 1-on-2. Saya now left to his own devices with a minute left, and he's got 2 people to find, and they are both watching him. He is wisely backed out. And Where is he going to push from here? He is currently in the storage room. Alright, so will he pick up Wraith on the side here? Wraith is backed out into the lobby. And everyone is just slowly taking their time. Saya, having not peeked it yet, he's got 40 seconds left. He needs to do something. And he is slowly walking forward as to not make a sound. Hoping to find Wraith here. Yes, he sees Wraith. He goes into full extension mode, and now they know where he is. They will be able to get the crossfire on him. 20 seconds left, and he is going to try and kill 2 people here.
15 seconds left.
15 seconds left. He has to go for the plant at this point, or the kills. And he tries to go for the kills, and no, he gets taken out by Brandy instead. The hipfire accuracy not quite getting it. 3-2 up now to Obsidian, as they have won 3 rounds in a row, making the comeback. Alright, looking at the scores as we're going to run down, we do have Lockdown on 9 kills, Beam at 6, Gaz at 2, A-Boss on 2, Saya at 1, Cinex on 5, Moist on 3, Brandy on 4, Wraith on 4, and Beer Scotch on 2. So we see a bit more of an even distribution of kills in around Obsidian, with Lockdown doing a lot of the work out of Mother of War. Alright, so we are going to see a basement defense out of Mother of War. We do have Jaeger, Bandit, Mira, Valkyrie, and Smoke with Thermite, Ash, Thatcher, Hibana, and Twitch looking to take the kill.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
Alright, as we look down, some rotate holes going out of Saya, and with Lockdown putting up some walls. We do see that first cam go into Kitchen out of Gaz. A-Boss getting some reinforcements into Kitchen. There's fairly standard setups at the moment coming out of Mother of War. Nothing too crazy.
10 seconds left. 5 seconds remaining.
Nothing too crazy. It looks like we're not going to see any roamers either. With all 5 people currently on site. And we will see a heavy construction spawn. Yes, we will. 4 construction spawns. The only person we're missing there would be, I believe, Wraith. Yes, he spawned over at Warehouse, looking to get the blue hatch first. Obviously has his own indication for what he does. Cinex here pushing near the kitchen, destroys the window, and then moves into blue. He's also got the blue tunnel and takes out the kitchen hallway as well. Moves into that. Needs to be careful. Gaz got a C4 kill from underneath last time. They've already taken out the bar camera here with that Twitch drone. As we do see Beer Scotch, and they're not going to push construction tunnel this time, despite the heavy spawn, which is interesting to me. Twitch has already lost one of her drones onto her second one now, as she does just go around and take out the rest of the cameras. Just going to drone out, make sure there are no roamers. Lockdown, there is no roamers, of course, as all 5 is... Pardon me, all 5 are onto the... are on the site. No one... Did they even open it? So they did open it. So they opened it and made Smoke waste some time sitting there. But Lockdown has been called back. As we do see a heavy memorial push here.
Been located.
Out of Obsidian. As Cinex does drop in. Beam takes a couple of pot shots, but then backs off, having not hit him. We do see Cinex try and shoot through the wall. Nothing gets taken out. The ADSs do come through. Beam currently sitting behind the wall, and they have taken out the wall, and they've taken out the wall there, I think. Yes, they have. They've popped the mirror, which means A-Boss is in a very precarious position right now. He can be shot from 2 different directions. He does get smoked out. He needs to take the shots. He can hear the thermite. Why isn't he taking the shots? He misses it, and he has to back out. Now he put himself in an even worse position right now. He can be shot from 2 different directions. And it does look like without a Monty, they are going to push in for a bit. Wraith is taking out Gaz for the first kill. And Abos takes out the thermite, but Sinex has traded back onto Abos in reply. Sinex picks up the diffuser, and it looks like he might go for the plant here, as they are just going to throw the smoke. And Moist is taking out Lockdown. There's now a 2-on-4. Beam and Saya. And Saya has taken out Wraith as he does attempt to drop down. As the plant needs to come down now, and the plant does go down. Obsidian has got the plant. The time pressure is now all on Mother of War. Let's see how cool they go. Do have Beam pushing in through Memorial. See what he can pick up. He picks up Brandy, and he's going to run straight past Sinex. Sinex picks him up, and it is now a 1-on-1 as Saya did pick up one as well. He does need to find Sinex here. Sinex is in the back. He's running out of time. He needs to hurry up and get this done.
Defenders have eyes on the diffuser. Attackers need to protect them.
He knows exactly where he is. He gets it. Will he get the defuse in time? I don't think he will. And that will be round 6. Yes, going over the attackers. The defuse does not come in time. Mother of War take their time just a little bit too long. And that is very unfortunate. They get all 5 kills, but the round still goes over to Obsidian. Alright, moving into round number 7 here. It is match point for Obsidian now, and they are going to be defending the Church and Arsenal room, which is the basement as well. And we will see a Blackbeard, Thatcher, Thermite, and Hibana come out of Mother of War, which I expect this last one to be a Monty. And we are going to see Pulse, Echo, Jaeger, Bandit, and Valkyrie coming out of Obsidian to defend the basement. Yes, he is going to stick with the Bandit, and there is the Monty coming out of Saya as well.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, and we will see a fairly standard start. An Echo rather than a Smoke. So it makes me think they're not going to hold the tunnel at all. We'll have to follow up where this Echo drone goes. But for now, Valkyrie, she hasn't used any of her cameras right now.
Reinforced!
As she is looking for a spot
10
for a
seconds
camera
to
in
go.
kitchen. Just wants to make sure no drones are around.
5 seconds to
Doesn't
insertion.
see anything, and the camera will go down.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective
Yes,
is to
down
locate
goes
a
the
bomb
camera.
and defuse it.
In the top corner of the kitchen. Alright, so let's see where Mother of War spawned. We saw a 3-man spawn onto construction, as Abos will open up that construction spawner. It will look like Beer Scotch is going to hold that construction tunnel, as they do hear the thermite go off, so they will just barricade it off. There are two
Surveying for hostiles.
barbed wires in that tunnel as well. As we do see Abos is currently in the kitchen. He needs to move, or else he's going to get C4'd out of Pulse. He's standing still. Abos needs to move. And yes, he does just in time. Beerscotch misses his C4. Alright, we do have Echo. He has thrown out his Yoko. Not quite sure where he is. He's currently sitting up onto the cabinet there. You can just peek that. And Gaz is getting the hatches as they do roam around. Make sure they open everything, make everything as uncomfortable as possible for Obsidian. As Moist has been taken really low from something. Beer Scotch has been taken low as well. Lockdown takes out Beer. As he hasn't yet put on his shield. He needs to do that unless it's an invisible shield. And they are trying to take pot shots at him through the wall. And Abos is taking out Sinex as well. This attack is looking very good out of Mother of War. As he is prone in. Ooh, he does see Moist gun peek it. Moist does peek it. Gets down and Abos picks up that kill. Saya has gone low. Brandy has finally taken out. Lockdown loaded is now at 2-on-4. With Gaz putting pot shots onto Jaeger. Wraith and Bandit are feeling very cornered right now. As 50 seconds left, and we will see. Oh, and the diffuser has gone down into Armory. As Wraith gets downed and he finally gets picked up by Beam, it is now all up to Brandy, who is currently sitting behind the bar. They can trap him with that Monty if they so choose. And they are just going to push him into the corner, I think. And yes, Saya picks up the pistol kill out of Monty. And that is round number 7 going over to Mother of War. It is now 4-3. We are still match point. We are still match point for Obsidian here. As we will see a Church and Arsenal defense again out of Mother of War. And this did not go very well at all for Mother of War last time. Obsidian demolished their in defense last time. As we will see, Jaeger Bandit, I think that was a mirror.
Attackers need to locate.
Yes, Jaeger Bandit,
as
Miro,
many bombs as they
Pulse,
can.
and Smoke coming out of Mother of War, while we do see a Thermite, Ash, Thatcher, Cabana, and Twitch coming out of Obsidian. So we haven't seen any change. Oh, sorry, we do have the Pulse. So they have changed Valkyrie for Pulse instead. So they are going to lose the Valkyrie cameras. We will no longer see the Valkyrie cams come out of Mother of War, as we'll have to see what this Pulse will do. I expect him to sit in Armory and control the kitchen that way. More to the point, does he have the shotgun? No, he has the UMP, as he does drop back down. Barricades up.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Alright, and we see a heavy construction spawn again out of Obsidian. They will open up the tunnel, but I don't expect them to push it as they did last time. Whoops, that was what they came out to go. And they open it up, and it looks like, yes, they are just going to leave it. As we will have Saya sitting in that tunnel. He's got no one out next to him. So they are just going to completely leave the tunnel alone. Lockdown's in the tunnel as well. They need to work this out, that they're going to do the exact same thing as last time. And they need to move Lockdown out of that tunnel. Cinex just going to drone around, along with Beer Scotch, make sure there are no roamers. As we do have Wraith busting into the kitchen.
Located by attackers.
And the Claymore goes down to stop anyone coming up out of garage. And the Twitch drone does get taken out. So we have no Twitch drone left for Obsidian.
Knock, knock.
And we do have Abos with a mirror on the other side of the wall this time. This is different. Behind the blue cabinet, he needs to be very careful that no one takes him off here. So who do we have? Oh, this one has been taken out by a Twitch drone. So they did get one of the mirrors. As Pulse now feeling very uncomfortable. He does see one in the main stairs. He will call that out. And we had, Beam sitting main stairs. He will be peeking for Moist. He needs to be very careful here. He does go prone to make sure no one can see him. And just cross the sides. As some shots does come in. And he will take out the drone. As a minute left now. Cinex has dropped. Oh, and Beam has seen Cinex. That is going to be huge. They know exactly where he is now. And he needs to pick a side. Yes, and Lockdown picks up Cinex with the help of Beam out of the corner there. And he is going to watch this stairwell. Lockdown needs to get out of the way. Oh, and Beam with a beautiful headshot on the Moist there. It is now a 3 of 5. We do have Brandy below. Gaz knows exactly where he is, though, on that Pulse. And he is trying to shoot up. Has he used his C4? Let's find out. He has used his C4. Oh, actually, it's on the roof. He is waiting for him to come in just to blow it. Note, Brandy will back out. 20 seconds left. They need to do something. We see a push down the tunnel. Saya has the diffuser now in tunnel. That is huge. And Lockdown has picked up Brandy and Abos picks up Wraith. And that is round 8 going over to Mother of War. We are tied up now 4-4. We are in overtime. What a match. This has been a brilliant start to the Cup. Overtime around 1. So we will see Mother of War on the defensive. As they are going to be defending the Church and Arsenal again. And we do see Jaeger, Bandit, Mirror, and Smoke come out. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And we're obviously discussing whether it's going to be Pulse or Valkyrie. And we do see Blackbeard, Ash, Shyvana, and Twitch come out of Obsidian so far with a Glaz, and they are going to change it up to a Pulse. No, a Thermite. So to me, this says they're going to do the exact same strat they did last time. You only take the Glaz if you're going to push one of the tunnels, either construction or blue. So to me, this says that they are going to push. They're going to do a bar and stockroom push. Drop down Memorial. Alright, moving into overtime. Let's have a look at these scores. We have Lockdown on 12 kills, Beam on 9, A-Boss on 6, Gaz on 2, and Saya on 6. While we have Synax on 7, Moisture on 4, Brandy on 5, Wraith on 5, and Beerscotch on 2. So a much more even kill distribution over on Obsidian. But you have to remember they did win one round. Even though they all died, the plant was not able, the defuse was not able to be destroyed in time. So Mother of War did lose that round. And we see nothing truly crazy out of
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers must locate
out of Mother of War. It does look like they are going to do the exact same setup as last time. Nothing too crazy. And they do put Lockdown loaded on his own for some reason in the tunnel. As Saya finally gets his way up to the tunnel, they do blow it. As Saya are going to take a very risky push there. So we see nothing. And yeah, so they have left construction alone again. Once they realize this, they don't have the exact same thing happening again. The Claymore has not gone down this time out of Wraith. Yeah, he still has his Claymore. He hasn't put it down in the garage yet. He does pop his, Oh yeah, he almost went into the kitchen there. But then runs back around.
Bomb located by attacker.
Gets it via the jump in. Not going to expose himself. Because we do have we have Gaz underneath again. Ooh, and Brandy opens up the floor now. He needs to be very careful.
Setting C4, Nitro.
Oh, and he picks up Brandy with a C4 through the floor. What a toss out of Gaz. And that is the Ash gone. No way now to remove their barbed wire as they are missing the grenades. And we have Cynics on a Blackbeard here. He did see Gaz's head just then, but misses. Takes his shots a little bit too late. He is going to do the lockdown loaded push, I'm going to call it, because he is absolutely famous for this push. Beam has picked up Wraith. So it is now a 3-on-5 here. So we do have Beerscotch and Cynex pushing blue tunnel. With Moist above blue tunnel, so it looks like they're going to go very heavy on the blue push here. As he did just see the red dot. Oh no, that was his own red dot. I apologize. And so A-Boss now in a very difficult spot. He's got 3 people pushing in on him, and he sees the drone, takes it out. They know exactly where he is. And Moist is going to hold the angle to just make sure that he can't get out alive. And he does drop. And A-Boss has seen him and hits him up. A-Boss picks up the first one. The C4 comes out and it picks up Cynics. A-Boss with a very quick double kill. Beerscotch now on his own. He is at the central stairs.
Scanning.
He has to kill 5 people here. And Gaz sees him on that pulse scanner with lockdown, picks him up. And that is overtime round 1 going over to Mother of War. With a beautiful defense. A-Boss with an absolute fantastic hold. Alright, moving into Mother of War now on match point. Moving into the next round, what could potentially be the final round here. We have Obsidian defending the Church and Arsenal room. Again, must win for Obsidian. So they are going to take Pulse, Smoke, Bandit, Jaeger, and a Valkyrie. Foregoing that mirror that has been very useful for Mother of War on the defense, and we do have Blackbeard, Buck, Glaz, Hibana, and Thermite coming out of Mother of War. So they are going to do a tunnel push here, this tells me, with that Glaz. So they are going to do a tunnel push with Buck potentially being above into the hallway here. And we will have to see how... This is the first time they've done it all game on their attack against on this basement. So we will have to see if Obsidian will adapt to this, because they haven't pushed, they haven't had any resources in tunnel at all. As we see nothing too crazy coming out of coming out of Obsidian is they do reinforce the blue tunnel with a rotate hole.
10 seconds left before insertion.
Alright, we have 2 Valkyrie cams being used
5 seconds
already.
left before insertion.
Camera in position.
As he throws his camera,
Attackers
and
have
it
recovered
doesn't
their
look like they're going to barricade
Objective is
it.
to
Oh
locate a
no, they
bomb.
did barricade it. I think that was the Pulse, yeah. The Pulse barricaded it up. So the camera is on the corner there. As Pulse is going to get his way over to tunnel. So this is interesting. They're going to use Pulse to hold the tunnel. And he does see one. He's going to attempt to try and get a shot through the... but it's not going to happen. Instead, they are just going to blow... Yeah, so he needs to bust out. And Moist is going to hold the tunnel by the looks of it on his own. So let's see how they do this. Lockdown already in. And he has taken out the camera too. So he has seen the camera and he has taken it out. So that's huge. And we see Beam is already upstairs looking down in through the kitchen, making sure no one's going to see for him. As he stands on the hatch, so he can't get C4. He probably could get C4 from behind if anyone's paying attention.
Deploying sensor.
Alright. We do have A-Boss pushing on this glass.
Sensor. Drone activated.
Moist needs to back out here. He's in a bit of trouble. Smoke grenade. So we have the Saya and A-Boss working together, both with smokes. A C4 comes out, but it didn't kill anyone. A-Boss has retreated again.
Surveying.
Sorry, Moist, sorry.
Detonating.
Has retreated again. And Biscotch just picked up Beam with a C4. And the smoke does come down. Oh, and A-Boss picks up Moist. The beautiful cover. And Gaz has picked up Synex. And they now have full control of tunnel here. The Thermite Glaz combo gets through. And they do see Wraith in church. In church just holding that wall. And they see no one in Arsenal. And Lockdown Loaded has picked up Beer Scotch. It is now a 2-on-4. Brandy and Wraith with all the work. They are both in church. So they have foregone. Oh, Wraith! With a beautiful headshot onto A-Boss there. Not quite sure how he saw that in the smoke. But Wraith picks him up anyway. As we do have, it looks like Gaz up the top here. Needs to take him out if he can. Now a 2-on-3. Oh, Wraith has been downed. He's now all up to Brandy. He picks up Lockdown.
Swapping nade.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds left. They need to get the plant. Saya is planning. Gaz has finally killed Wraith. It is now all up to Brandy officially. And the plant is down. They all pull back into Armory. So it is just left for Brandy to finally get the kill. Brandy is going to rotate up. He looks like he's probably going to try and go through kitchen. Try and use the holes against...
Attackers need...
Oh, and he sees Saya. No, but Saya picks him up. And that is the game going over to Mother of War with an absolutely beautiful hold. And that is a 5-4 going over to Mother of War. That is 6-4, sorry, going over to Mother of War. An absolutely beautiful game. Having a look over the scores. Lockdown on 14, Beam on 10, A-Boss on 9, Gaz on 5, Saya on 7, Synex on 7, Moist on 4, Brandy on 6, Wraith on 6, and Beerscotch on 3. Alright guys, that was an absolutely fantastic way to start our ESL Cup. That was beautiful. Alright, so we will get into the next match shortly, so make sure you stay along guys, and we'll see you guys shortly. goes it safe, hits him up, and that is the game going over to Mother of War with an absolutely beautiful hold. And that is a 5-4 going over to Mother of War. An absolutely beautiful game. That didn't go to Lockdown on 15, Demon on 10, Amos on 7, Dinex on 7, Nobby on 4, Brandy on 6, Drake on 6, and Beers Club on 3. Alright guys, that was an absolutely fantastic way to start our ESL Cup. That was a beautiful